All right, folks, here we go again. This is Adam Presswood. Chris and I are coming at you live from the Clopton High School Gymnasium, the new gym, that is. And we're about 4 minutes away from the start of this third place game between our Ellsbury Lady Indians and the Lady Owls of Silex. Silex is going to send out at some time or another number 3, Izzy Skrigoy, and I'm probably not doing that right. She is a junior guard. Number 4, Kasich Pruitt. Probably didn't do that right either. She is a sophomore guard. Number 5, Julia Gradicke, a freshman guard. Number 11, Molly Stanek, a junior guard. Number 13, Jordan Hurt, a junior guard. Number 14, Chloe Kenyon, a sophomore guard. Number 20, Abby Engelmeyer, a freshman forward. Number 21, Lily Johnson, a senior forward. Number 22, Krista Baker, a freshman forward. Number 23, Lexi Plackmeyer, a freshman forward. Number 25, Kate McDonald, a junior forward. Number 34, Hallie Mueller, a junior forward. And number 44, Allison Harmon, a senior forward. The head coach for Silex is Aaron Hinke, and the assistant coach Rebecca Lipsy. The managers are listed as Shelby Kruger, Casey Hinkebine, and Felicity Stokes. Bear with me 1 second, fans. For Ellsbury, we will see number 2, Kaylee Martin, a senior guard. Number 4, Tanisha Henderson, a freshman guard. Number 10, Claire Henry, a junior forward. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler, a freshman guard. Number 15, Josie Horn, a junior guard. Number 20, Sydney Pickard, a senior guard and forward. Number 24, Tess Weekly, a junior guard. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, a junior forward. Number 32, Madison Kinsler, a senior guard. Number 41, St. Pierre, a senior forward. And number 40, Tyra Henderson, a freshman guard and forward. The head coach for Ellsbury is Carrie Koch Dowell. The assistant coaches are Trudy Bull and Brittany Koch Dowell. Managers are listed as Douglas Horn, Mackenzie Pruitt, and Caitlin Tapley. So we've got about 1:15 remaining. I don't know if we're going to run a national anthem or do any pregame festivities at all, so bear with me.
Third place game between the visiting Ellsbury Lady Indians and the home team, Silex Lady Owls. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Indians.
All right, they are going to do starting lineups, starting with the Indians. We're going to see number 2, Kaylee Martin, start things off. Number 15, Josie Horn. Number 24, Tess Weekly. Number 25, Megan Hagemeyer. And number 3, Tyra Henderson. Silex sends up number 4. They're pronouncing that Cassie Pruitt. They've spelled it wrong in the lineups. Number 11, Molly Stanek. Number 23, Lexi Plackmeyer. Number 25, Kate McDonald. And number 44, Allison Harmon. All right, Hagemeyer will be jumping against Allison Harmon. And you don't very often see Megan Hagemeyer give up height, but I think she is just a little bit. And Silex controls the tip-off. Stanek now at the top of the key, dribbles all the way over to the right side. There's a pass to number 25, Kate McDonald. And the Lady Owls work it in to Harmon, who kicks it back out. And the two-pointer doesn't fall for Stanek. Here comes Tess Weekly and the Lady Indians. There's a pass to Kaylee Martin, who did a great job of saving that on her way out of bounds. A pass into Hagemeyer at the high post. She hands it off to Weekly, who dribbles through the double team and puts up a shot off the glass that's no good. Stanek with the rebound for Silex. Silex still stuck on the outside, not anymore. They found a lane. The shot doesn't fall. Rebounded once again by Weekly. There's the pass to Kaylee Martin, who takes it all the way up and lays it in off the glass. It's 2-0 Ellsbury. Silex struggling to get it out of the back court, and I don't think they're going to. They barely made it. It's out of bounds, last touched by Silex.
Good pressure by Ellsbury so far.
All right, Weekly brings it across the timeline. There's the pass to Horn over on the right side. Horn with nowhere to go, and she knows it. Dribbles just inside, and there's the shot that she doesn't often take. It's no good, and it'll be white ball. Silex once again moving too slowly in the court. The way to break the press is to pass, not to dribble. And there's a quick timeout taken by Silex just in time. Once again, the score 2-0, and we'll be back.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back now with 5:46 remaining in the first quarter. Silex with possession. And the Lady Owls work it down underneath. Harmon lays it in off the glass to tie it. Weekly now goes right and finds Martin. Martin with the bounce pass inside to Hagemeyer, And Weekly nearly loses it to the left of the key, inside to Henderson now. Henderson to Martin, and Martin for two. It's no good. Out of bounds, last touched by Ellsbury. Yep. Too much pressure to get it across the timeline, and Stanek travels. I have a feeling we're going to see that over and over and over again tonight. Maybe not.
It seems to be working so far, so why Go away from it.
Weekly with the dangerous pass that nearly gets picked off. It was meant for Hagemeyer. Josie Horn ended up with it. Now the pass to Henderson broken up. Weekly got it back barely. Weekly to Henderson now, to the right of the key. Henderson with nowhere to go. Spins around the defense, and the shot off the glass doesn't fall. Harmon has the rebound for Silex. And there is an air ball put up by the Lady Owls as number 32, Madison Kinsler, checks in for Ellsbury. Kaylee Martin's going to take a seat. Weekly now with the pass to Hagemeyer.
Good.
This time it paid off. Hagemeyer makes it 4-2.
And Ellsbury not letting up on pressure.
They got it across. I didn't think they were going to.
It was close again.
They're starting to make riskier passes to avoid those violations. And
she stepped out of bounds.
Horn over on the right side with no help. Hagemeyer comes out to the top of the key and takes it. That's not a spot where she's comfortable. She gets rid of it, as does Tess Weekly, but by getting rid of it, they threw it out of bounds, and Coach Dowell not happy with that. Silex inbounds in the backcourt, and they have, boy, they have a horrible tendency to slow down.
They're not going to get
in
it
the
across.
backcourt. They're not going to make it.
Oh, they did.
Oh, barely. Pardon me again. Ellsbury now forces the turnover, and here comes Weekly. Those turnovers are nice, but they don't count if we don't make shots. Josie Horn called for the travel, and Silex will get it back. Claire Henry and Anna St. Pierre are going to check in as Megan Hagemeyer and who? We've got 6 players on the floor. Okay, Henderson finally sits down.
Ellsbury pulled back the press.
Yes, they did. And there's a steal by Tess Weekly. Let's see if we can make it count this time. They're no good if you don't make them hurt, and Silex with the steal. Silex buries the long 2, and it's 4-4.
This is not the start to this game I was anticipating.
Nor me. Madison Kinsler finds Claire Henry, or better to say Claire Henry found Madison Kinsler. Weekly now on the outside gives it up to Kinsler at the top of the key. She swings over to the right a little bit and throws it out of bounds. All right, Ellsbury takes a timeout, and we'll be back.
Checking in for Ellsbury, number 2, Kaylee Martin.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314 993-6377.
All right, 1:47 remaining in the first quarter. It's a tied basketball game, 4-4. And Silex will start things off with possession. Stanek looks to inbound, and the press is back.
And they break it.
Nice pass to Harmon, whose shot doesn't fall, but she gets the rebound. And Silex loses it out of bounds.
I'm kind of glad I'm not keeping track of turnovers. I don't think I'd be able to do much else for either team.
Martin brings it across for Ellsbury, swings all the way over to her right. There's the bounce pass to Horn. Horn steps in, the shot doesn't fall. And Madison Kinsler saves it from going out of bounds. There's the pass to St. Pierre, who should have spun around the defense and taken the shot, but instead she kicked it back out. That's okay, Ellsbury will reset. Kinsler for the three.
There we go.
It
No,
finally
they're calling
fell
it a
in.
2.
Oh, they're calling it a 2?
Yep.
I couldn't see her toes from where I was. The rest of her looked like it was in three-point range or three-point land. There's a blocking foul against Madison Kinsler. Number 25, Kate McDonald, checks back in for Silex as number 3, Izzy Spigori, and I'm butchering that, I know, I'm sorry, takes a seat. And Silex is called for steps. Kinsler brings it across for Ellsbury and swings left to Kaylee Martin. Martin gives it back. All right, and it's going to be Silex's basketball with under 30 seconds remaining in the first. Seems to be a little bit of confusion with the possession arrow. And Ellsbury's going to get it back. Kinsler does not have time to waste. There's the pass to Martin, who could have taken that shot. I've seen her do it before. There's the long two. Martin misses, and Harmon has the rebound with 3 seconds left. Let's see what Silex can do. And Stanek took a nice shot, a nice effort. I thought for a second that might go, but at the buzzer it's 6-4, and we'll be back.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, a fresh 8 minutes. A 6-4 score, and Silex with possession. There's a pass inside to Harmon that's broken up. Kylie Kinsler has come into the game for Ellsbury, and Tanisha Henderson has come back in as well. Tess Weekly now goes to the right and finds Kinsler. I'm going to have to start assigning a first initial when both Kinslers are in there. Weekly with a drive to the basket, and then she pulls back out. Hagemeyer's shot hits nothing but air, and Silex gets it back.
I don't think they're going to get it across.
Like I said, Megan Hagemeyer now at the high post, spins, and I thought she was going to take it all the way in. She kicked it back out to Madison Kinsler.
Yeah,
Kinsler's
short.
shot doesn't fall, and Silex has it back. Silex for three, and they drain it, courtesy of Stanek. It's 7-6 in favor of Silex. Kylie Kinsler now over on the right side. Goes to the top of the key and finds Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer found Madison Kinsler over on the left. And that bought us some breath back. It's 9-7. Ellsbury with the lead once again. Kinsler inbounds to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer to Weekly. Madison now to Hagemeyer. Nice pass into the paint. Did you get a piece of that, or was it just?
I don't know if they got a piece of it or she just turned around and was surprised by him, to be honest with you.
Silex has got to stop hanging out in the back court.
There, they finally got the memo.
Into Harmon. Harmon with the pass to Plackmeyer. Kate McDonald, I'm sorry. And McDonald's shot missed. Ellsbury with the rebound. Tess Weekly for three. Oh,
Nothing.
missed everything. Henderson with the rebound. Kylie Kinsler now for two. Give it up for the rookie. 11-7. And just like that, Kinsler called for the block. Number 13, Jordan Hurt, has come in for Silex, and Kaylee Martin has checked back in for Ellsbury. Harmon for two off the glass, and it's good, 11-9. Hagemeyer at the high post, kicks it out to Kinsler at the top of the key. Kinsler to Kinsler, and Madison's shot clips
shot.
webbing. There is a near steal by Martin, but it's out of bounds, last touch by Ellsbury. Nice pass. Oh,
Good
yes.
job.
Henderson got it. She's only given up about a foot in height, and she's still got her hands on that. Madison Kinsler for three. It's off the back. Harmon has the rebound, and she's going to take it all the way.
No,
No,
traveled.
she's not.
She
She's going to take a few extra steps.
Caught a break on that one.
Martin with the bounce pass. Oh, Silex slapped it away, and here comes Stanek, who
looked like she traveled
yeah,
also.
she held off at the last second, but it threw the shot off. The foul's on number 4, Cassie Pruitt.
Cassie Pruitt first, team first, now coming in for Ellsbury, number 10,
Claire Henry into the game for Ellsbury, and Madison Kinsler brings it across the timeline. Both Kinslers still in the game. That's a challenge. Henderson
Beautiful
now off the
play.
feed from Martin, and it's 16-9. There's a blocking foul against Ellsbury. That's on number 32, Madison Kinsler, her second. Stanek on what was an attempted feed to Harmon. Henderson got a piece of it, and then I think knocked Harmon's glasses off trying to slap it back in.
She did.
Bounce pass to Harmon at the baseline. Stanek for 3, no good. Rebounded by Martin. Oh, and Martin. The pass she wanted wasn't there when she thought it was going to be there, and she tried to kind of hesitate and wait. Didn't work out. Stanek from the high post, no good. Silex has the rebound, and the putback hits the top of the backboard. Pickard into the game. The bounce pass to Henderson. Henderson gets it to fall. Stanek got away with a step there, I think. The shot didn't fall, and Ellsbury gets it back. We've got a foul on number 44, Allison Harmon, her first. Kylie Kinsler has checked out. Back into the game is Tess Weekly. Claire Henry now at the high post, hands it right back to Weekly, whose trip to the glass is a heartbreaker. It rolls right back out.
Steps again.
You ever notice that there's a bit of monkey see, monkey do in these games? When one team starts to over, so does the other one. When one team starts to travel, so does the other one. Even charges sometimes will be called back-to-back like that, or at least within close proximity, as Harmon picks off the pass and loses her glasses once again.
She may want to tie a string to him. That's the third or fourth time.
I've never seen anybody come into a game with glasses that are not fastened, but what do I know? Into Harmon, and she draws the foul. I think it's going to be on Hagemeyer.
Nope, she traveled.
Oh. Weekly now to the left of the key, finds Henderson. Henderson with a beautiful pass to Claire Henry.
Good job.
She got the shot to fall, and she drew the foul. That's a shot you don't see her taking very often. The foul's on number 11, Molly Stanek, her first. Henry misses, and it's rebounded by Stanek. Silex with some dangerous pass work. Stanek for what probably would have been a long two. Ellsbury had the rebound but threw it away. There's another pass to Harmon. And Hagemeyer drew the foul on Lexi Plackmeyer, number 23. And Kaylee Martin comes back in for Ellsbury as Henderson takes a seat. The score 20-9. Nice pass to Claire Henry. Oh. All right, off the feed from Martin, Henry drew the foul again. That's against number 4, Cassie Pruitt. Claire sinks the first half. And the next one is off the front, rebounded by Harmon.
No good.
No. Silex did a good job working that last shot, but it was just a few seconds too late. So after two, our score 21-9 in favor of our Ellsbury Lady Indians. We'll be back in about 8 minutes.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay, Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
At Ellsbury Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
All right, fans, welcome back. If you're just joining us, Ellsbury leads Silex 21-9 coming out of halftime. All right, Ellsbury sends Megan Hagemeyer, Tanisha Henderson, Josie Horn, Kaylee Martin, and Tess Weekly. Silex sends Cassie Pruitt, Molly Stanek, Allison Harmon, Lexi Plackmeyer, and Jordan Hurt. And already we've got a whistle down underneath. That is on number 13, Jordan Hurt. And it sends Kaylee Martin to the stripe. That's Hurt's first foul. Fans, I had forgotten how loud it gets in this gym. On the last night of this tournament, Martin misses the first, and how crowded for that matter. Should we hang on and win, we'll try to do a player of the game interview, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get anybody up here. Martin hits the second. It's 22-9. And a series of turnovers there. I don't even know if I could count them all. It's out of bounds, and Ellsbury will keep it. Martin on the outside. She's got nowhere to go. There's the pass to Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer gives it up to Weekly, who hits from the high post. 24-9. There's a steal by Martin, and Hagemeyer loses it out of bounds, but Ellsbury keeps it. There's a timeout taken by Silex, and we'll be back.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
No changes for Ellsbury or Silex that I can see coming out of the timeout. Weekly inbounds to Martin. Way out there in no man's land. Martin swings back to her left a bit and finds Weekly near the top of the key. Tess gives it right back. They want the pass into Hagemeyer, but they can't get it. Not yet, anyway. There it is at the high post. Megan kicks it back out. They get it to her again. The offense is not working, but they're maintaining some poise. The pass now to Henderson, and her two-pointer does not fall. Here comes Silex. There's a baseline drive by Hurt, and the reversal, if that's what it was, didn't fall. A near steal by Harmon, and Ellsbury nearly throws it out of bounds. I would not be laughing, but I guess 24-9, you can chuckle a little bit. A steal by Silex. It's early for that, and palming called against Stanek. Ellsbury inbounds near the timeline. Henderson at the high post, and she travels. I was worried that she was spinning a little bit too much to both sides. Stanek brings it across for Silex. There's the pass to Harmon on the outside. Harmon feeds Stanek, who spins against the triple team, puts the shot up. It doesn't fall, but they're going to keep it down at their end as Kylie Kinsler checks back in for Ellsbury and Josie Horn takes a seat. There's the pass to Hurt, who can't get the shot to fall. Henderson had the rebound and was fouled by number 23, Lexi Plackmeyer. Martin now loses the ball to Stanek. There's the pass to Hurt. Hurt's shot off the glass doesn't fall. It's out of bounds, last touch by Silex. Weekly with a dangerous pass into Hagemeyer, and it's picked off by Plackmeyer as number 14, Chloe Kenyon, checks into the game. Number 13, Hurt, takes a seat. Meaning number 13, Jordan Hurt, takes a seat. She doesn't take a seat because she's hurt. Martin for the long two, it doesn't fall. Kinsler with the rebound, and she gets it to Weekly. Sorry fans, we've got a young fan present who bumped into our camera there. These bleachers are crowded. Hagemeyer at the high post, guarded by Harmon. She spins around into the double team and kicks it back across the timeline, and as soon as Kaylee Martin touches it, there's the whistle. Why do you chase after those? Chris, you played. If you know it's going to be a backcourt violation, is there any advantage in even trying?
Well, it's better than letting the other team get it and get a breakaway layup.
Well, but what I mean is, why not just get back on defense?
Well,
as I say that, Allison Harmon put up a two-pointer. It's 24-11. Into Hagemeyer now, and she kicks it back out to Weekly. Weekly wanted the three, or she looked like she did. Instead, there's a pass into Henderson. Henderson to Hagemeyer, and the shot doesn't fall. Kinsler, Kylie Kinsler with the rebound and the putback. It's 26-11. And the pass down underneath by Silex is picked off by Ellsbury. The baseline pass goes out of bounds, but it's last touched by the Lady Owls. Jordan Hurt checks back in for Silex, and Claire Henry has checked back in for Ellsbury. Chris, it is so loud in this gym, I can't even hear my voice in the headset or our commercials when we play them.
It's going to get even louder.
I hope I sound less ignorant than I fear I'm sounding on the air. Without that feedback, it's hard to tell. Madison Kinsler now steps inside. The two-pointer goes over the rim. And Stanek has the rebound for the Lady Owls. Pass into Harmon, and it was briefly picked away, but Silex holds on. That's a foul on Kaylee Martin. That's her first. Hurt goes to the basket. The layup, or floater, I guess, doesn't fall. Madison Kinsler now brings it down for Ellsbury. Stops on the perimeter. And there's the pass to Martin over on the left side. Martin's three-pointer hits nothing but net, and it's 29-11. We needed that, even though we have a large lead. We looked like we were starting to tire. What's that?
That was a little surprising.
She takes one once in a while. But I thought Ellsbury looked a little lethargic, and that was a good pick-me-up. There's a near turnover by Silex. The Lady Owls hang on. The pass into Harmon. I don't know who ended up with possession of that, but Silex takes a quick timeout. We'll be back.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work. You certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we could teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Back now with 1:56 remaining in the third. Ellsbury sends out Anna St. Pierre, Kylie Kinsler, Madison Kinsler, Claire Henry, and Kaylee Martin. And it looks like Silex ended up with that one underneath the basket a few seconds ago. Stanek inbounds, barely. And the pass from Plackmeyer picked off by Kinsler, who feeds her cousin, and Kylie rushed it, I guess, and it's off the bottom of the rim. Good pressure by Claire Henry to force that turnover. Madison Kinsler finds Kaylee Martin. Martin with the bounce pass into Claire Henry. Henry kicks it back out. There's a nice pass into St. Pierre, but she couldn't hang on. And Silex gets it. Hurt for the long two. It's off the back. That's on number 23, Lexi Plackmeyer, her third. Kinsler finds Kinsler. I'm going to struggle with that the rest of the season now that they're giving them both so much playing time. The shot by Madison Kinsler doesn't fall, and Silex has the rebound. It went from Harmon to Stanek. And now Stanek steps inside, kicks it back out. Silex wanted the three, but didn't have a look. Kaylee Martin with the steal, and she takes it all the way down and misses. That's two wide open layups that Ellsbury has missed. The feed to Harmon was knocked out of bounds by Henry. Sydney Pickard checks in for Ellsbury. And for Silex, number 25, Kate McDonald. Jordan Hurt takes a seat. Harmon for the two, no good. Rebounded by Madison Kinsler. There's the pass to Kylie. It's ahead of her. She saves it. Good work. And now Pickard for the long two. It's off the rim. Rebounded by Harmon. And at the buzzer, another good try by Stanek. But the score 29-11, still in favor of our Ellsbury Lady Indians, and we'll be back.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Ellsbury Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Ellsbury and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
All right, out of the timeout, Ellsbury sends Tess Weekly, Megan Hagemeyer, Anna St. Pierre, Kylie Kinsler, and Sydney Pickard. Silex sends Stanek, Plackmeyer, Harmon, Pruitt, and Groy. That's another foul on Lexi Plackmeyer, her fourth. There's a nice pass to St. Pierre at the high post. This one she hangs on to and kicks it out to Kylie Kinsler at the top of the key. Kinsler to Pickard. Pickard finds Weekly, and Weekly gives it right back. Let's see what they can make out of this opportunity. Another pass into St. Pierre. You know, a lot of players, there it is. I was wondering when we were going to see Anna St. Pierre spin around the double team at the high post. It's not her favorite thing to do, but I was glad to see it. Ellsbury loses possession. Here comes Stanek. Dribbles off of her foot. All right, Ellsbury now with possession. Weekly brings it across the timeline. There's a dangerous pass to St. Pierre, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Silex. All right, Silex with the basketball back. There's the pass into Harmon at the high post. She bounces it toward the baseline, and Silex loses possession, or do they? What a battle to force the jump ball, and it favors Ellsbury. All right, Silex travels. Number 13, Jordan Pruitt in for Silex. And Ellsbury inbounds. They hang on. I thought for a second they were going to lose it. Kaylee Martin has it now, about 10 feet back from the top of the key. And there's the bounce pass to Kylie Kinsler. The floater to St. Pierre down underneath is picked off by Silex. And Ellsbury called for steps. Silex inbounds in the backcourt. And here comes Stanek. There's a full timeout taken by Silex. We'll be back.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Tanisha Henderson, Claire Henry, Josie Horn, Sydney Pickard, and Madison Kinsler in for Ellsbury following the timeout. I'm not even going to try and keep track of any Silex changes. Plackmeyer on the outside. There's the bounce pass to Harmon near the top of the key. Harmon gives it up to Stanek. Stanek out to Hertz. And now Stanek has it back. There's the pass to Kenyon. And Harmon is fouled down under. That's against Claire Henry. Harmon hits the first. Number 4, Cassie Pruitt back into the game as Jordan Hurt takes a seat. Harmon misses the second. It's rebounded by Claire Henry. And a wicked pass from Madison Kinsler intended for Sydney Pickard ends up out of bounds. There's the pass to Harmon. Harmon with nowhere to go, throws it right into the arms of Tanisha Henderson. Madison Kinsler now to Josie Horn, Horn to Claire Henry. And that was intended to be a feed from Henry to Horn, but it ended up out of bounds. Looks like Harmon and Kenyon are going to take a seat for Silex. I didn't see who went in. Ellsbury with a nice inbounds pass from Pickard to Henderson, and it's off the glass for two. Silex with the bounce pass into Stanek, who has to kick it back out. Plackmeyer for the long two, no good, rebounded by Henry. It might have been a three had it gone. I wasn't sure where her feet were. Pickard for three, no good. Rebounded by Stanek. that one's thrown into the stands. In for Ellsbury, number 5, Sophia Vaughn, and number 14, Caitlin Dow. Also number 4, Tyra Henderson. Or did I get my Hendersons confused again tonight?
I don't know. I don't have the program.
I did. It's Tanisha Henderson wearing number 4 who has just come in. Silex with the steal and the fast break. The shot counts, and they draw the blocking foul against Caitlin Dow. Pruitt misses the first. Silex gets the rebound. The putback by Lexi Plackmeyer didn't fall. But the Lady Owls will keep it underneath their own basket. Plackmeyer's bounce pass is picked off by Ellsbury, who I thought stepped out of bounds, but they're saying there was a push. That's on number 20, Abby Engelmeyer. Henderson brings it across and hands it over to Kinsler. Kinsler gives it right back. And there's the pass to Dowell on the outside, who lost it briefly, but recovered, or did she? That's Lexi Plackmeyer's 4th. No, that's her 5th. She's going to take a seat as Harmon comes back in for Silex, as does number 13, Jordan Hurt. So it's Vaughn, Dow, Henderson, Kinsler, and St. Pierre for Ellsbury. And Henderson for the long two. She almost hit that. There's the pass to Vaughn, who gave it right back, and Henderson is hacked from behind by Jordan Hurt.
Number 13, Jordan Hurt for team 7 at the line, shooting a 1-1. Number 4, Tanisha Henderson.
Henderson's shot misses. And it's out of bounds on the rebound attempt, but Ellsbury keeps it. Kinsler will inbound with 2:19 left in the game. There's the pass. Oh, it's going to be a backcourt. No, it isn't. It wasn't touched. Dowell on the outside, gives it back to Kinsler near the key. And Kinsler's going to run it in. And the long two didn't fall. Ellsbury kept it. Dowell now for 2, and it's too short. Harmon gets it back, and there's a battle on the floor between Harmon and Sophia Vaughn. Talk about a mismatch.
Now coming in for Ellsbury, number 12, Kylie Kinsler.
Number 12, Kylie Kinsler in for Ellsbury. Number 5, Julia Gradicke in for Silex. Hurt now with a foul on the floor. That's on Tanisha Henderson. That's Henderson's first, as Engelmeyer checks back in for Silex. Silex with the baseline drive, and there's another foul by Henderson. Gradicke inbounds for Silex, off the glass, it's no good. Sophia Vaughn has the rebound, and she came dangerously close, but got it into the hands of Kinsler just in time. Kinsler waits and gives it back to Henderson. I thought I was going to see a fast break there, but Ellsbury wisely slows it down. There's the pass to Dow that's nearly broken up. She bounces it over to St. Pierre at the high post, and we've got a jump ball. No, we've got a timeout taken by Silex, and we'll be back.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
.108 remaining now, fans. The score 31-14 in Ellsbury's favor. And Kylie Kinsler inbounds to Henderson. Henderson to Dow. And Dow back to Kinsler. Now a pass down underneath to Henderson. And I thought Silex got a piece of it. Sophia Vaughn with a shot attempt. It doesn't fall. Silex has it back. That shot by Hurt didn't fall. She saved it from going out of bounds. And St. Pierre with the steal. Ellsbury with all the time in the world now.
Run it out.
This is good experience for those younger girls.
It is.
As Silex knocks it out of bounds. There's another steal by Silex. Did she step on the line? She did. Henderson now near the top of the key. It'll be interesting to see just how aggressive Ellsbury is with 4 seconds left. Dow now, the pass to Henderson. Broken up by Silex, but that'll do it. So at the buzzer, the final score, 31-14. An Ellsbury third place win. I don't know how this player of the game interview is going to go, because they're going to do a trophy presentation and they'll get pictures taken down on the court. But we'll be right back. Actually, we'll wait. They're going to do the presentation now. Follow. All right, congratulations to our Ellsbury Lady Indians. There they are with the third place trophy in this 2018 Clopton tournament. And there you see Dennis Short, the Ellsbury Democrats photographer, as well as some of Ellsbury's parents, pulling them all over to the wall for a group photo. We'll be back.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Rock Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, fans, we are back, and these stands have filled up even more than they were 2 minutes ago. I wouldn't have thought that was possible. Ellsbury's girls have had their photo taken and are headed down to the locker room. So I think we're out of luck. Chris, tonight I'm going to go with number 43, Tyra Henderson, who just gets gutsier every game. You know, she's in there duking it out, fighting on the floor, battling for rebounds and steals. And tonight was no different. She was a big part of Ellsbury's victory. I know we've had her as our People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game fairly recently, but when you've got a good thing, you can't salute it too often, I don't think. So congratulations, number 43, Tyra Henderson. You are tonight's People's Bank and Trust Player of the Game. Quickly, I do want to also give a shout out to Ellsbury's younger girls who came in off the bench there towards the end. We've got a good group. They've got